From your very own Shappy Gaming. Today we are in 2746 and KVK has begun. Pass 4 has just opened, and why don't we share out the link for everyone? Let's get some people involved here. Let's have some fun. Oh man. This is super exciting, guys. I am pumped. Oof. I know people have been waiting. They've been like, Shappy, are you going to cover this KVK? What's the plan here? I am covering it. We're doing it. Okay. Da-da-da. How is everyone doing today? I don't think anyone's joined yet. Okay. Sweet, y'all. Oh, man, I'm so excited. So as you guys can see, the pass is open, and let's take a look. It looks like there are a couple forts that have been dropped on our zone to the left, and as you can see, we're not pushing right here, clearly. But it's pretty nuts. Again, if you guys missed the previous video, I have not played KVK2 in a very, very long time. So this is kind of a big deal. Let's see where my post went here. Where'd it go? Oh, okay. To Discord we go. There we go. And I am watching the chat, y'all, so if you join, I will absolutely respond, say hello, the whole deal. There's so many different KDs in this KVK, it's kind of insane. There we go. And, okay. Oh yeah, it's getting posted everywhere now. So if you guys have played KVK2, do you like it? It's been a little while since I've played KVK2, as I said earlier, and so it's pretty cool, I think, to be back in this new kingdom, playing KVK2. And actually, I am doing a jumper to exactly show that off. Okay, so here's where we are at the beginning of KVK. It looks like we are pushing from two different alliances here. We've got 46KE that we're building out from, and we have 46HT up here, which is pretty neat. And we're trying to build out a support back here for VT. But the problem is, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this before, is because this is an alliance-based KVK, not a coalition-based KVK, it's actually really hard to do that because you can't join a coalition. And so the pass isn't shared. And so the choices are we try and take that or we share the pass. And so it's an interesting time. It is an interesting time. But as you can see, there has been a big betrayal in this KVK. It's pretty insane, but I think it's 51 or 52. They betrayed our alliance. Yeah, it's 52. So 52 is a part of the original alliance in this KVK, and if you guys watch that, then you know that is how it started. In the previous video, I talked all about it, but no longer, my friends, no longer. 52 is an enemy, which means that all of the other alliances or all of the other kingdoms in this zone are enemies. But fortunately, it looks like these guys up here are not pushing. Oh, they are. They're the ones who dropped the fort. Ooh. So that's interesting. So yeah, they dropped this fort right here. And it looks like they may actually get it finished. Yeah, you see they're right next to the Herion. That's a big deal. We did drop a fort up here, and it doesn't look like anyone has noticed it yet, which is kind of nice. But then again, we also haven't really gotten any troops there. So this is going to be an interesting time, that's for sure. But I'm excited. I'm excited. KVK has begun. So that's what's going on in our zone. Let's look at some of the battles over here. It looks pretty good. We're building flags, which is what you hope to see. It is so funny for me to be looking back at this and seeing all of these pairs here. So let's break down some of the pairs that we're seeing and whether they're going to be good or bad. Baybars. So Baybars with Ethelfled, that's a pretty good AoE march. And you're going to be able to run away really quickly. That's nice. We love to see it. You've got a bunch of Alexes. Alex is just so overpowered in the field in this KVK. You've got Alex Richard. You could do Alex YSG. Alex is a big deal. Ooh, Sun Tzu YSG. You don't want to do that. I mean, you'll get a ton of skill damage, but if someone touches you, you're dead. So that's not ideal. Not really what you love to see. We got an El Cid in the field. Oh yeah, that's not what you would expect. El Cid is not the primary. Saladin is just such a beast. I love Saladin. Saladin YSG, Saladin Belly, Saladin Cow. Any of those are going to do massive damage in this KVK. And I'm seeing a lot of Minas. Looks like we're pushing it back a little bit. Very good. Love to see it. Can't complain about that. And what else? What else? Let's see. I'm going to post this on Reddit real quick. See if I can get it posted before they take it down. Oh man, if there are any other YouTubers watching this, I don't know if you guys have tried to post, but like if you post on Reddit, they will take you down like instantly, which is incredibly frustrating, but that's how it goes. There we go. And media, apply, post. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these other battles going on. Up here, it looks like VW33 is doing great. That's what you love to see. What are these guys doing? Are they asleep? They dropped that fort there, down by the pass. What kingdom is this? This is 2741. They dropped that fort there over at the Herion, but they have literally not built a single flag out. Why? That's interesting. Hopefully that means the battle's just between us and 52. But man, that betrayal. That betrayal between us and 52. Oof, that one hurts. This could have been a nice time. 52, we could have worked together. We could have conquered the zone. It would have been great. But you decided that was not meant to be. Oh man, that sucks. Wait, so let's double check which kingdom that is. And yes, this is not on my main account, obviously. I am 10 million power instead of 79 million power. Oh man, so this kingdom is... God, I really wish they would just put the kingdom name in their title there. Yeah, they are... Let's see. They're a really small kingdom. 2741. Are they the lowest in honor? Are they the lowest activity here? They are. Oh my god. By quite a bit. Okay. So no wonder they're not here. Yeah, okay. So 2741 I'm not too worried about. If there's anyone here from 2741, say hello. Oh, what's up, Jinwei? Welcome. Let's see how you guys are doing. 2732. Where are you guys? You're You're over here. Oh man, you are cruising. Is there anything happening? No, they haven't even taken the pass up here. Wow, 2732 is going to have a farming zone 5. That's what you love to see. Maybe we should be going over there. I know that there's some animosity here because 52 betrayed us, and so we're going over there trying to fight them. But I think there were a couple things that we should have done off the bat, and we should have gotten some people over here to build this VT flag faster. And then some guy in our kingdom attacked me. Like, if I pull this up here, this guy attacked our flag, and we're allied. You love to see it. I mean, they really need to put coalitions in KVK too. The challenge here is that because there are no coalitions, you can double rally flags, which is great. Because if we did get this flag built, then we could be pushing this with 2 rallies, which is super powerful in KVK 2 because the rally pairs and garrison pairs are not very strong. If you're going to garrison, it's really going to be like Martel YSG, which is fine, but it's not super viable. Or it's going to be Martel Constantine, which is also not going to be super viable. But if you're throwing a double rally at it, and you've got like Edward or any of those, and I know Edward, but in this KVK, Edward Tamiris with an Alex YSG rally or a Saladin Genghis rally, that double rally that Martel Constantine, and it's not going to last. No chance. What are our allies? So our allies are up here. We are 2746. We're allied with 33, 40, and 52, and we were allied with 52 before they decided to betray us. And so that's actually who we're fighting today. Interestingly enough. There was a betrayal in this KVK. And so it's looking pretty good. What's up here? Is there any fighting? No? 33 is just going ham over here. And then 33's got their forts down. I think 33 is an older kingdom. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Do you think that 33 is an older kingdom? Because this is a tactic that is very old school, where you throw the forts down to keep them from building out. And I don't see anyone else doing that. I think they've either got older leadership who's been playing the game for a long time and knows these things, or I think I think there are people in that kingdom. Yes, it is a 3v5. But if we can beat 52, I'm willing to bet that we're going to win. Hold me to it. Hold me to it. I think if we can beat 52 in this zone, then we're going to win this KVK. Let's talk some trash in Lost Kingdom. You taught who in KVK1? Let's see, I just migrated over here. So if you guys haven't seen my video on this, I used the King's Return event. I had just kind of ignored this account for like 30 days. And I used the King's Return event to jump back. Yo, what's up, Dip? Welcome, my friend. So I jumped back here and I didn't need any passports or anything. I just used that event, and it's great because you get a bunch of gold heads, you get a bunch of epic heads, and you get to go back to an early kingdom and have some fun. Oof. Yeah, they're stopping us from building now. Got a lot of Sun Tzus. So you guys may be wondering, like, Shappy, you're early in this kingdom. Like, what are you working on? And so this is an interesting challenge because I did not invest in this account very much. And obviously I ignored it for 30 days. And so the challenge that I'm now faced with is I can't do too much in battle because I don't have any commanders that are level 60. And so what you can see, though, is I'm taking my own advice, and I'm actually working on getting Bjorn Sun Tzu up. And I think my civ is what's my civ? Yeah, my civ is Rome. So I've got that march speed and infantry defense. I think it's defense. So you can see I'm following my own advice there. Nice. Good for you, Ismail. Looks like it's going to be a revenge KVK for you guys. Let's see. Yeah, 52. I don't like how this is shaping up. I think we're going to have some battling down here, though, soon. KE. That's going to be fun. Wonder if I should get over there. Oh, yes. That is a good call, Dip. So, a lot of you guys have noticed that More Than Gems is here. So I do have a whole guide on More Than Gems, but we're streaming right now, so why not? So the tips that I have for More Than Gems for you are, if you do not have VIP 10 yet, get it. You will not regret it, I promise. VIP 10 gets you the gold head every day. If you don't have VIP 12 yet, see if you can get there too. If I were you, I would actually see if you can get to 7,000 gems spent, because that's the best return on your investment, because you can buy 3 gold heads and then you get the 5 from this event. And so you get 8 gold heads for 7,000 gems, which is huge. It's a really good deal. But the question is, do you do that or do you put your gems into VIP? I think if you're not VIP 12 or VIP 14, I would go all VIP. That's what I did, because I really need to get this account to VIP 10 sooner rather than later. But it's a good time. There's no fighting. Oh, there's a little bit. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Yeah, 752. But they're not really over here. They're up there trying to stop HT, which is interesting because they're just guarding that Herion. Ironically, it looks like no one is going for the monument. And here's, I think, why, or the sanctuary. I'm so stuck in the old KVKs. Here's why I think why. This is a level 6 holy site, and I have a sneaking suspicion that the level 6 holy sites don't open till later. Yeah, they don't open till way later. So that fort over there means really nothing. 25k gems each day. I wouldn't do that, Dip. I wouldn't do full 25. The return on investment isn't as good. I would do 7k personally. And that leaves you more gems for like the wheels or for equipment. That's just what I would say. I think the full 25k is not worth it, and I can break that down for you. You get only 8 heads for the additional, like, what is that? Quick math. For the additional 18k gems. So it really, the break even is not as good as the as I believe the 1,000 head, or the 1,000 gem per head event. So I would not do the 25k. That's just my 2 cents. You do you. Let's see what's going on up here. Any fighting? Any fighting? Has anyone showed up? Ooh! No. Well, there's a little bit. It's so funny. Yeah, I would save as much as you can, especially for you, Dip. If you are not maxed out on your castle, you need to save gems so you can actually use those gems to buy books. For anyone here who's not T5 yet, you need to max your castle, and you need, like, I think 55,000 gems or something disgusting in order to buy all the books. So just keep that in mind. Oh, man. 40 is doing well here. So here's the thing. 47 gate. Oh, where is that? Here's 47. Here? There's no fights at this 47 gate. Doesn't look like there is. What about this one? Let's see. Nothing. Oh, man. It's so funny. It is so funny looking at these younger KVKs. I'm expecting to see, like, Attila's on the field, or Scipio, or Pakov. No. But what is interesting is it looks like us and 52 actually have the most action going, which is kind of cool. Ooh, I got a friend request? Who's requesting to be my friend? Let's send the stream link again for folks. Yeah, lots of fighting. This is crazy. It is nice to see Ethelfled being viable. I've actually been 50 Sun Tzu right and running around. You are 100% right. Although Sun Tzu Ethelfled isn't bad, Ethelfled Baybars isn't bad either. And so the reason that you see a lot of those is she deals 20% increased damage to troops that are affected by slowdown. And if you run over to Baybars here, you can actually see that when his expertise decreases their march speed for 50%. And so she's dealing extra skill damage to troops that are slowed down by that, and she's also got that same AoE effect. So it's not a bad pair. And so if you're playing early on, you may want to use those expedition things to buy Ethelflaed heads if you can. Definitely see if you can finish some of these things up earlier, because then you get more Ethelflaed heads per days, which is nice. Yeah, Raul, here's to hoping, man. Here is to hoping. There's the link again for folks. You know, they're trying to block us from building, but we're getting the flags down. I gotta say, it's pretty good. This VT flag needs work. I don't even know what to do about it. Like, I want to send more troops. Maybe I should send more troops and see if I could swap in and out. But this is terrible that you can't share the pass. Kills me. Okay, let's see. Yes, I'm sending T4. Richard Ethelflaed is another good one. Ethelflaed is pretty viable early on, I have to say. So if you are starting out, get that expedition going. Do it. I think it's worth it. I think it's definitely worth it. And then you've got Alex. Sun Tzu's just great. I'm working on Bjorn Sun Tzu right now because they've got really nice synergy with this first skill where he increases skill damage taken by 10%, and then immediately after, Sun Tzu's over here like, hello, here's all of the skill damage, which is pretty good. So I'm actually pumped about that. Yeah, 50 is running Sun Tzu. Totally. But I think Sun Tzu's good. But Saladin's going to be my go-to in this KVK for sure. Because if you run Saladin, let's pull up our dear friend Saladin over here. If you're running Saladin, you're kind of chilling because you don't have to max him. This skill doesn't matter. You're not really going to be attacking cities. But once you get him to 5551, which is way cheaper, he's going to be super viable. You have 3 marches. Yeah. Doesn't make sense. Building to the west. So you want to be building to the west because that's how you get to the Hurians over here. That's Martel YSG. That's the garrison. That's definitely going to be the garrison in this game. Without a doubt. That and Constantine. Martel YSG is going to be the more swarm-proof of the two, but you do need to put a lot of infantry in there. But back to Saladin. If you do get him to 5551, you've got pretty much all of his good skills unlocked. And then if you have Cow, so the reason that Cow is useful in this KVK is Cow is going to make it so you can run away faster, and you're going to get a little bit of an attack boost, and you're going to debuff the targets, which is going to be nice. 2v1. When is it going to be a 2v1, Ismail? Oh, are you saying that? Are they asleep right now? Is that what's going on with this kingdom up here? I don't know what they're doing. If it's going to be a 2v1 or if they're just taking a nap. They're doing nothing right now. Everyone else is at least trying. Everyone else is trying. This KVK. These guys haven't even woken up either. What is going on? Guys, come on. What? Wolfpack. What is this? What are you guys? 2745? I don't think you guys are allied with us. No, take your time. For anyone who's wondering the teams again, it's 2746, 2733, 2740 versus 2732, 52, 47, 45, and 41. So it is a 3v5. It's a 3v5 KVK. So it's pretty exciting, I think. I like that this KVK has battles right off the bat. The Heroic Anthem KVKs and Light versus Dark, I swear you're farming for like 30 days and then finally things start to pick up. But this, you're fighting right off the bat, which is fun. And you start with more kingdoms, I feel like. In a Heroic Anthem, I think you can only have like 4 kingdoms now or 6 kingdoms. Something silly like that. Yeah, I think you can have as few as 4 kingdoms. Let's see. If I go out and see some conquests, let's look at Heroic Anthem. Strife of 8, you can have 8, obviously. But what's the Imperium KVKs going on right now? There are a couple. Oh, there's battle? Where is their battle? Show me. Jinwei, 408, 208. Okay, that's where we're going. 408, 208. Also, let me know, guys. Should I put some music behind this? I've been thinking of adding music to the stream, but I need to figure out exactly how to do that. We'll have to do that. Oh yeah, this is where the battling is. But we've got the flag down, so it doesn't matter so long as we're all in the flag. Saladin also is not a bad garrison this early on in the game. Saladin YSG as a garrison is actually kind of good. Yeah, this is where all the battling is. 52 is squatting up here. But we need to get this VT flag built. That's the problem. Let me see if I can bounce in and out real quick. Yeah, alliance join. HT, let me in. HT, pass, please. I guess I could just take the pass. Is it empty? Let's find out. This is the challenge. But once we get this VT flag built, we can start pushing out. And VT can actually help. I think if you guys are doing like planning for your kingdom and you want to be ready, always build with 2 alliances. Because if you're building with 2 alliances side by side, then you can double rally and you can actually buffer behind the flag. So what's cool here is let's use this flag as an example. If HT is building this way and VT pushes, VT could in theory drop a flag right here, which is going to make it so that if they burn this HT flag, whatever they try and drop can get double rallied as soon as they drop it. And so it is really important to be pushing with multiple alliances at once. The other reason for this is that it gives you an extra 32 is making their way to 40. Yeah, where? 52 is. 52 is over here. They're coming over to party. 32 is on the right, but there's we're not pushing that side. Sorry, 32. We're not pushing that side at all. Yeah, you guys are starting to build over here, but we haven't even taken the pass. My biggest worry is that we're going to get trapped in zone 1. That is the one downside of this KVK, is there is the potential for you to get trapped in zone 1, which is not really what you want to do. Yeah, okay, come on. I need Bjorn back so I can send my Matilda out. I'm on building committee because, as you can see, my marches are not very field strong. Looks like we're pushing back a little bit. There's no one in that pass. But if I take it, I think I disconnect the territory, which is not what you want to do. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I do need to join HT, though, so they can let me in. Let me in! Okay, so that's what's going on there. Let's look down here. They're building way faster than we are, though. I do have to say that. 52. Really coming in strong. Let's see, how strong are you guys? You have 1 whale here, 2 whales, 3 whales. You've got a few whales. In KVK2, you really need the whales. And it's funny because a whale in KVK2 is different from a whale in other KVKs. And the reason is that in KVK2, all you really need to do is like have max commanders and T5 and you're fine. And if I were in KVK2, I would just do that and have like 2 or 3 max commanders with great equipment, because you're going to be totally swarm proof, because you're going to have people like me with 11 million power trying to swarm you, and it's just ridiculous. I think I got accepted. I did. Oh, okay. Let's go. Come on. Let's go over here. No, don't attack it. We're building it. Yeah. And so if you do have T5, that's definitely the way to do it. It's a lot of fun. But that's why so many people wanted to go back to KVK2, and they've now restricted it. I really hope that they make another KVK without tech. I think the tech is what's so painful. Yeah, I'm watching the chat, y'all, so be sure to say hello. If you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button right over there, bottom right-hand corner, and hit the bell for when we go live and when new episodes come out. I am going to be trying to stream as much of this KVK as I can. It's actually worked out really well with the timings. I'm in the east coast of the U.S., and so my last KVKs, it was like 3 a.m., and it's like, I probably can't stream during that time. That's just not going to work too well for me. And so this is pretty cool. Where are all of you guys from? Let me know in the chat. Oh, did it send? Nope. And I am on the PC version, which is both good and bad. So you can only do one KVK. Yeah, so Jinwei, you can only really do one KVK2 at this point. The struggle is that they have made it so if you want to migrate back, it is much harder because I think there's only like a quota of like 30 people that you can bring in, which is fairly small. And so if you want to migrate back, you can. The challenge is that as you start moving further along, different commanders become the meta pairs. Yeah, hell yeah, Sid. ROK 8 a.m. Saturday morning with Shappy. You got it right. So the challenge is that as you move forward in different KVKs, different pairs become the meta. And so you may end up finishing KVK 2 and then you join Light versus Dark and it's like, well, Attila is going to be useful then, right? You need Attila. Or Harold's going to be useful then. You need Harold. And so it does become a little bit more of a challenge as you move further out, because then you have to migrate back, and what are you going to use, right? There are different commanders that are viable in KVK 2 than in KVK 3, 4, etc. And so it is a little bit of a challenge there, because it's harder to migrate back and have a good KVK. You can do it, and then you have great equipment, and you have, fairly good commanders and all of that. I mean, it would make sense, and it's worth it. The other challenge, though, is if you do migrate back to KVK 2, you do actually end up running into problems, because you will have to sit through the rest of the KVKs, and you can't migrate back forward. And so if you migrate back to KVK 2, then you end up having to play KVK 3, which I really like. A lot of people don't like Light versus Dark. I really like it, how they did the whole, I think it's camp tech. I thought that was really cool. But, hey, people are saying hello to the stream. Woo woo. I'll send them the link so they can join. I'll send it in KC too. But no, it's good fighting here. Lots of YSGs. I think YSG is just such a monster. But it is really hard to be an archer in KVK 2. Because all you've got YSG, you've got El Cid, who is nicknamed El Shit for a reason. And then you've got Ematep. Ematep is good. And I think he inflicts a debuff on 5 targets, increasing damage taken. You could totally do YSG Ematep. You could do that. YSG Ematep wouldn't be terrible. It would be viable. You could also do Tutmos. Tutmos has attack and defense. No, does he have defense? Yeah, he has attack and defense. So that's not a bad duo. And then I think, reduced healing. So if you've got a Tutmos YSG, you could totally do that. You could do Tutmos YSG and Alex Richard, and then you've debuffed most of the Richards you're attacking, because you've killed a lot of their heal, which is nice. So maybe that's the way to do it, y'all. And let me see. I think they can't rally me if I'm on Alliance territory, but I may be able... Oh, did I scout something? Oh, I scouted the path. So I may be able to teleport over here. Doesn't look like anyone's here anyways, so maybe I'll teleport over here and then just build the flag like that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Welcome, y'all. Yes. So let's see. How much longer do we have? This is going to be interesting. I think these guys are probably European. Let's see. No, they're Vietnamese. It looks like they're Vietnamese. Where else is everyone from? Sid's from Canada. Jinwei, where are you from? So, if they're Vietnamese, what does that mean? That means it's probably 10 p.m. there right now. So, this is going to be interesting, because it's getting late for them. And that's one of the main things about a lot of KVKs that get really interesting, is you have people in different communities, and you really want a diverse kingdom, because it gives you round-the-clock coverage. And I've had 2 or 3 KVKs where the times haven't worked out well for us, and it causes a lot of problems, because you end up in a situation where... What just happened? You end up in a situation where you are in KVK, and the pass is open at the worst time possible, and you end up just getting totally screwed because you cannot show up. And so it sucks, because if you are sleeping and all of this is going on, like, a lot happens in 8 hours when you sleep, if you sleep for 8 hours, right? And a lot happens, and so you'll end up showing up and it's like, oh, the battle's already lost, we have no territory. And the territory is a big deal because you need to have spots to teleport into. Yeah, it looks like we're actually, we're building to see if we can get a spot at that pass there, which is smart. But this will give us more territory to teleport onto, which is really important. In KVK, you need to be able to teleport onto your territory, because if you can't, you're gonna be in trouble. So let's see. I can see a lot of the fighting here now. Yeah, you've got an Edward. If you see Edward in the field, please swarm him. He's not a field commander. Just get rid of him. Mina, I think Mina's worth buying. I don't know, if you guys are low spenders, let me know. But I'm a fan of Mina. I think he's worth spending money on if you're a low spender. I think to finish Mina in total, it's like $330 or something. I haven't spent any money on this account. Yeah, it's $100 there, 150, 170, 80, 85, 90, 191, 192, 193. Yeah, that's 193, but that doesn't max him. Does it? Oh yeah, then he's definitely worth it, unless I counted wrong. Yeah, he's worth buying. If you're gonna spend in Rise of Kingdoms, you're gonna spend that much money anyways. Let's be honest. I did a whole low spender guide, and it's like, to be a low spender in Rise of Kingdoms, you need to be comfortable spending just about $500. It's an expensive game, guys. And this is interesting, because on this account I'm not spending. This is like a free-to-play account that I'm trying to do. And it's way harder. I think if I were going to spend, right, I would probably just buy the growth bundle and see if I can get myself up to, the growth fund, and see if I can get myself up to VIP 12. Because once you're at VIP 12, it's a lot easier to just sit and wait, because you're getting 2 gold heads every day. And it's 690 gold heads to max a commander. So, between all the different events, whether it's ARC or whatever, you can max a commander usually within 2 or 3 months. On my main account right now, I think I've been hoarding for 3 months, and then I'm going to end up buying, I got a gold key. Let's see what we get. Nice. Got a Sarka and some bellies. Some bellies. Belly's super good. I like Belly. Belly Baybars is a nice pair. If you're not running Baybars with Ethelfled, that's the Cavalry pair I'd run, because you deal that massive debuff, and then you just run away. And no one can catch you, because you've got Belly, who's over here, who gets march speed increased by 25%, and then you've got Baybars, who's got the same deal with like 30%. You can run for days. Okay, let's see if we can get over into VT. See if we can get that built. VT door, please. A lot of healing going on. So what is cool is, since I have played this KVK, they have changed a couple things. And so let's join VT, and I should probably bubble. Once that's done, they're definitely going to either rally my... They might even swarm my city. We'll see. Will Shappy get zeroed? Hopefully not. So they have changed a couple things. So you now have the Relentless Warriors here. Look, I've got some dead troops, which actually gets you troops back. And so when I first played KVK 2, they didn't have this. And so you could go really hard here and kill like all of your troops. I don't know about you guys. I zero myself almost every KVK. And you got nothing back. And so you'd essentially be starting over. But what that did is it combated a lot of the bloat that you tend to see in older kingdoms, where there are all these kingdoms who are playing KVK, and people will come in and they'll only kill like 800k troops. Well, the problem is, if you only kill 800k back and you get 400k back, then you end up only losing 400k troops, which is like 4 million power. And you'll see a lot of kingdoms that over time you start seeing people migrate out of because there's a lot of bloat. And especially when they don't have people delete siege, it really messes up your matchmaking. It does it for Arc too. If you're not killing troops, you're not playing the game right. Troop return scrolls. I want to know where to get these. Do you guys know? Let me know in the chat. Where do I get troop return scrolls? Also, this is a great opportunity to recharge for this bad boy. This is worth it, I think. 25,000 gems is a lot, but equipment, material choice chest, blueprint choice chest, it's good stuff. This is really good stuff in here. I like that. Is it Flames of War? Is that how you get your? Is that how you get the troop return? How do you get troop return scrolls? Let me know, chat. I'm relying on you. I am relying on you guys. VT, accept me. Just let me in, please. I'm over here trying to solo build this flag. Hey, I'm in. Woot woot. There we go. And let's get this bad boy built now. We could do Matilda Scipio. Oh, he doesn't have the troop expansion yet. That's 217. What's this? That's 217. Okay. Well, that's what it is. And I can bubble now. Bouble. There we go. Sweet. Yes, you may be asking yourself, Shappy, why are you not fighting? I'm not fighting because I don't want to feed them. Because this account is not strong enough to actually do any damage yet. But if you are fighting, there's some good fighting going on. It's so interesting to see all these people who are like 16 million power, 20 million power fighting. Because in Light versus Dark and subsequent KVKs. Oh, Sid, don't ask me about Champions of Olympia. Let me know if anyone else in the chat, do you guys like Champions of Olympia? Because I can't stand it. Sid, I don't have any tips for you other than don't play it, my friend. I think the way to do it is get a bunch of friends who have max commanders and then do it with them and make sure they join you. If you go random, you're not going to win, and it takes like 5 minutes per session, and you have to win at least 3 like every week. I do not have the patience for Champions of Olympia. It is not my go-to game mode, and I've done fine without doing it. Let's see, did we get that? Yeah, 10 minutes! Woo! And then VT's going to get over here. You hate all the mini games. Some of them are good. So yeah, the activity points. Some of the different mini games are good. Silk Road is fine. I tend to miss it, but you get 6 gold heads from that. Golden Kingdom is actually pretty good. Once you start getting a hang of it, I really enjoy Golden Kingdom. It does take a long time, but you can like reset and go back and the whole thing. And so Golden Kingdom's not a bad deal. Ian's is by far, I think, my favorite. Ian's is pretty good. Ceroli is just boring. I feel like I do the same thing every time, and it's kind of a chore. I haven't made a Ceroli guide. Let me know. Do you guys think I should make a Ceroli guide? I have mixed feelings. Some of the Cerolis are easy, but like D-Car, the poison guy, he kills me so frequently. And Torgny's a little bit of a challenge too. I think there's such a hump in this game because once you get T5 troops and you have at least one max commander, everything gets easier. But if you don't have max troops, it's a little bit of a challenge. It really is a little bit of a challenge if you don't have the max troops. Let's see. We have not posted on Facebook. It did not go through. So we will post again and get some new friends in here. Welcome to everyone who's joined the stream. If you guys have not been here before, welcome. My name is Shappy. It's a pleasure to have you guys. Super pumped. And hit that subscribe button because we've got a lot of new content coming out. We're doing tons in Rise of Kingdoms. We will be doing some more Call of Duty stuff down the road. I don't know if you guys are big Call of Duty fans, but we will be doing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare once it comes out, which is super exciting. Yeah, they're scouting my flag now because they know. Of course, you guys all know. And Shappy's solo building the flag over here. Look at this. This is ridiculous. This is just us 3. But that's okay. Hopefully they can't attack it, so it doesn't matter. We really need to get rid of this fort. If this fort finishes, we're going to have problems. Because forts take I want to say almost like a full day to burn. I mean, really, I think they take like 8 or 9 hours. But with the battles that ensue in between, forts take a long time. And so if you are playing KVK and you're coordinating, get these forts down, because that's going to make a huge difference. And it looks like these guys are showing up, but they're only building the fort. What is this? STK. A new fort has been dropped. Whose is this? 52. Oh, let's send that in the Kingdom chat. I'm watching you, 52. You're not pulling a fast one on me. Ah, can't talk. There we go. 52 dropped to 4. 52 trying to pull a fast one. Chappie's watching you guys. Okay, what's going on? Where's the battles? Oh, where's our flag? Where is our flag? Did we not drop another flag? Yes, no, it's good. There are some Lohars here, though. Is anyone rallying the Lohars? I need some Lohars. That's the problem with this jumper account, is I've not invested in Lohar. 46 farmers. What? What do you mean? Drop the link here again. 46 is not farmers. We're fighting over here. 52's giving us a good one. Yeah, this is tough. Also, if you got 33, what's up? What's up? 33 with the strong showing. I like it. Sorry that we're not giving you any fun over there, guys. You guys just are taking a nap practically. Would have been fun to fight you guys. Do you guys think you're stronger than 52? I'm curious. It looks like you probably are. You've got a lot more T5. No wonder we haven't given you guys any fun. Scouting my flag again. But you do want to be fighting on territory. These guys are getting cocky here because you shouldn't be fighting in here, because there's all sorts of territory buffs that you get. I think it's here. Yeah, you get better march speed, you get better attack, you get tons of more attack. You just don't want to fight on enemy territory. It's just not worth it. Even in older KVKs, in Heroic Anthem, when you can have max tech, you still want to avoid it. Hey, wait, what's up, H. Eng? Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Got a nice showing for the stream. I'm enjoying it. We've been going for like 47 minutes so far. Oh, we really need to get... Oh, are we going to see some rallies soon? Come on, 52. Drop your flag. Do it. Let me see. I think this next flag is going to be rallied. Whoever drops it. Yeah. Oh, they did it. Take it down. Take it down. I think they're going to start burning us. You guys need to go to sleep. Go to sleep, 52. What's up, BR Volatile? Welcome, welcome. You get a shout out, my friend. Oh, this is interesting. Whoa, what is that, IQVC? Are you saying like okay? Hopefully you're saying okay. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see. Are we rallying? Yeah. Welcome. Thank you. I'm so glad you're happy to be here. This is pumped. This is exciting. Oh man, we've got 10 concurrents. That's a big deal. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Hit that subscribe button right over there, bottom right hand corner. We're going to be streaming a bunch more of this KVK as well as others. I did not make a new account. So for those of you that missed this, I actually jumped back to 46 using the King's Return event. You can do that, and there are a couple benefits. I think you get like some gems, and you get a gold key, and you get all of the benefits of the King's Return event, which is like its own little exclusive event, all dedicated to like, welcome back, here's a ton of rewards. And if you want to spend, that's a good way to do it too. And so King's Return is how I got back here, and I've been having a lot of fun. You know, it's different when you're in older kingdoms. It's a different kind of game, and we're in the off season right now, so things are super slow. And so this is nice. It's cool to come back and to help new players and really just get back into it. And it's nice because I have not had a free-to-play account. I've never really done one. And so this is my first real like free-to-play experience. And so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. I cannot complain. But it's awesome. This is great. I'm having so much fun. And it's cool to see these pairs out here because they change things with the older KVKs. And me as a YouTuber, when I'm in Heroic Anthem, right, I'm not seeing that they've added troops back. I'm not seeing some of this other stuff that they've added. And so it's neat to be able to come back and see all these changes. And so, no, Jam, I did not make an account. I had this old farm account, and we've all been there. We have farm accounts, which we neglect. And I already had 3 farm accounts, and so welcome. And so I had 3 farm accounts already. Like if I come up here, I think I can show you guys. Yeah, this is my main farm. I have these 2 as well. And so it just made no sense for me to make another farm account and have a 4th. And so I was just like, nah, why not? Let's have some fun. And so that's the whole background as to how I ended up in 47 and what's interesting in 46. And what's interesting is when you do choose to go back, they don't need to let you in. And so there was when I was about to jump, I actually messaged the leader of this kingdom or one of the leaders of this kingdom and was like, "Hi, can I come over?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And so I jumped over. But even if they have like migration essentially closed, anyone can jump in through King's Return event. And okay, Garo, you want to see my commanders? I don't know if you really want to see my commanders. Again, this was a farm account, so I've got all of my farm commanders to level 37, as you want to. But right now I'm working on Bjorn Sun Tzu. That's going to be my power duo. Because it's a pretty good pair, and I do have some fairly good equipment on them already. So let's throw this on. Here's my equipment. I think if you're looking for... Oh, he's not in my city? Where is he? Oh, he might be in the flag. But I think what I would like to do is you start with Bjorn Sun Tzu, and then you level up Alex, and then you can do Alex Sun Tzu or Alex Bjorn. That's a nice way to start out. I think part of the game is figuring out the direction you want to go in and slowly making your way there depending upon which commanders you have. And so it's totally possible to have like a 5-5-1-1 Alex with Bjorn or with Sun Tzu. That's a viable set. I mean, it's not great, but when we're talking about this KVK, it'll work. Now I can show you my equipment. But the advantage of doing what I did and coming back with the King's Return is if you've strategized and done it well, you can have like really good equipment, you can have maxed commanders, you can have, Lohar all ready to rock and roll, and you just have to keep your power below, I think it was 10 million, I think. Yeah, Garo, this is one of my restart projects. So this was my free-to-play restart. And I'm actually part of a jumper group as well. And this is my jumper account over here. Calves for the win. Yes, so I would have probably done calves because you could do belly and Baybars, and then you get that Baybars Ethelfled setup, which is sweet. But this account was already Rome, and so I didn't want to go through the process of changing civs and dealing with all that. So, no rally. It looks like we're scouting it, but I'm not seeing any rally yet. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's not good. 52. You guys are showing up. This is insane. A lot of bodies here. Oh, Herman in the field. Martel YSG is just such a strong field pair. That's Ethelfled. You got a Kiera. I would not do archers. If I were going to restart, I would really not do archers. It's just too hard. It's expensive. And if you're not going to spend money, archers is a tough civ. And the legendary equipment for archers really isn't that good. Like, you could get the bow, which is pretty good. You'll subscribe if I go Cav Gang. Cav Gang, Garo, Cav Gang. Let me know in the comment section. Are you Cav players, infantry, or archers players? I'm checking chat. What's up, Fishman? I'm checking chat. What do you got? Hello. I am checking the chat. What do you got for me, Fishman? Fishman, fish person? I see you. So yeah, it's interesting. Being archers is not easy. And I can show you what I was talking about with that equipment. Ugh, gotta heal. So stupid. Equipment. Here you go. So the archer equipment. Oh, in-game chat. Ah, you got me. Oh, nice to meet you. Welcome, my friend. You want me to be in 32 after this, KVK? I can make an account there. I love meeting new people. Rise of Kingdoms is one of those games. Like, Lilith has issues. I think everyone can agree Lilith has her issues. But the benefit... Oh, that's you. Okay, I've made the connection. But the good thing about this game, and the reason that I've been playing Rise of Kingdoms for so long, I think I looked it up the other day, I've been playing since like February of 2019, is the friends you make. Like, this game can get really boring if you're playing alone and you don't have friends in it. But if you make friends and you've like made a community, it is so much more fun. It really is. It keeps you around, and it keeps you putting up with all the BS that they have with their changing of bundles and changing of prices and all that obnoxious stuff. So let's see, what do we got? So archer equipment. This is why I would not play as archers. You've got the Hydra's Blast, which is fine. I've got it on my main. And you've got this bow. But when you look at the actual archer set, it's really not very good. Because you've got attack, which you don't want to attack. You've got attack again, I think. Yeah, no. Oh, you've got health, which is good. You want my main account commanders and equipment? I can swap over there real quick, but I do want to show off this KVK if I can. Yeah, you've got more attack. So the problem with the archer equipment is it's all expensive and you only really get attack. Is this rally? We didn't rally it. Why didn't we rally it? We should be throwing a Saladin YSG at it. Throw a Saladin YSG. Knock down the flag. Oh, Ismail, are you the king, my friend? No way. That's awesome. Fishman, fish person, should you focus on equipment? So equipment is really important if you're going to be a rally and garrison lead. I will tell you now, if you're not planning on spending a lot of money, being a rally and garrison lead is not a good call for you. I'm a rally and garrison lead and it's very expensive because in Heroic Anthem, you need to like max all of your equipment and max all of your tech every time. You have a USA crew in 33. That's awesome. I'll have to come check you guys out, make some new friends there. But yes, I would say invest in your equipment. I think you're better off investing in strong commander pairs. This account is free to play, and at a certain point, I would go for swarm-proof marches with strong equipment. You're better off having like 3 strong marches with good equipment than 5 marches that are kind of meh with terrible equipment. And that's something that I think a lot of people mess up, is it's like, oh, I can put 5 marches in the field. But the problem is that you end up getting swarmed and your 5 marches melt like that really quickly. And so I will humor you. Yeah, Fishman, fish person, if you're not free to play, get your equipment up. And the cavalry equipment's probably going to be the best. And the meta right now is really going to be... I'm seeing a lot of Nevsky Attila rallies, so cavalry equipment's going to be important. To I think it was Garrow's point there, Cav Gang is probably the best for rallying. For Garrison, it's a little bit different. I'll hop over to my main here because it doesn't look like we're rallying that flag. I'll be quick, I promise. But to kind of what I was saying there, if you don't invest in your equipment, KVKs are going to be very painful for you because it doesn't matter how many marches you can put in the field if you can't have good equipment with them. So this is my main account. For all of you guys wondering, like, who is the 10 million power guy streaming? This is my main account. As you can see, 77 million right now. And here is my cavalry setup. I've got Attila Nevsky that I run usually. And I've got this little speed flag there, which is not bad. And then I've got my Zeno, and then I've got my Gilgamesh. So I play rally and garrison. So usually I'll throw these rallies at flags, or I'll garrison. I've got Flavius as well. I've got Xeno Flavius, Xeno Theo. So the next commander I'm planning on working on is actually going to be Scipio. And I've got a ton of gold heads saved up. If I come over here, I've got 567 gold heads saved up. And it's expensive though, man. It is expensive. I will tell you, I've got good equipment on this account, but it is pricey. And so here's the setup. But as you can see, I haven't worked on the archer set because the defense is going to be more useful for me than the attack because you're going to get swarmed. And so these are my 4 main sets here for all of you guys who are like, Shap, you suck. I don't really suck. This was a jumper account. I like to spend money too. That's my problem. Spending money is expensive. But yeah, here's my Xeno setup. It was interesting. Last KVK, I was running Xeno Flavius, and you don't put equipment on your secondary commander. I was running Xeno Flavius, and it was pretty good. But there were a lot of rallies where people would use Flavius Scipio, and that was like super viable. And so I think I'm gonna max Scipio next to throw with my Guan. And then maybe I'll put my Alex with my Richard. My Richard is 40. Yeah, I changed the skills for Bastions. This is a good game to spend money on, Fish. You get rewarded for spending money on this game, for sure. On the flip side, though, if you're a free-to-play, it is hard. And that's part of why I created this jumper account, because I did want to see, like, hey, what happens if you don't spend money? And so I think, as I was saying earlier, if you don't spend money, you need to get VIP 12. Like, you have to do it really early. Here we go. Ooh, let's kill this guy. Swarm him. Go. No, we're going to do... No. 2. Attack. Chappie's getting some action. Take out the Mina. See, this is the advantage of Cavs. Is you could just run away. Oh. Oh, Bjorn, you're so freaking slow, man. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's fill this flag. Bjorn is very slow. And so that is the main advantage right there of Cavalry, is this guy can just run away. And I can't do anything about it, and that's what kills me. And it is super good if you're a free-to-play, because you can pick targets in the field. Like if you've got Baybar's Ethelfled, you can pick your targets, or if you've got Baybar's Belly, you can, let's say I wanted to attack this guy. I could attack him, and the minute he starts attacking me, I can run away. And there's nothing he can do about it. So on my main account, I was a Cavalry player, and that's exactly what I did. He is zooming, yes, he is running very fast. It's probably a max mean. I think it's Mina YSG. But you can't catch him as an infantry player, especially not this early in the game. As you get further into it, like if I look at Scipio's skills right now, I can show you guys that it becomes a little bit closer, which is kind of interesting, because this early in the game, like, you're never going to see these commanders chasing. Oh, I can't show you on this account. That's annoying. Is Guan even in here? Can I even show you Guan? Where is he? Oh, bummer. Well, I'll show you on my main. But Guan Scipio is actually a fairly fast infantry march, and so you can chase cavalry marches down, and they can't do anything about it. But this early in the game, yeah, you're going to be stuck chasing for days. I cannot believe we did not rally this flag. Yeah, Fish, you are doing good. Love to see it. It looks like they're going to finish this and rally our flag. But the big question, what are they going to rally it with? That's my big one. Ooh, we got a new friend request. What's up, Hosen? Hosen, are you Ishmael? You are Ishmael. I knew it. How did I know? I saw the friend request and I was like, I see. Send out the link again for folks to come join. This is cool. It's so nice seeing like active people in chats. Oh, thanks, Fishman. I try. My whole goal with the YouTube channel is, I was playing Rise of Kingdoms for like 3 years, and I had a lot of legacy knowledge because I've been playing since before they even added equipment into the game. You used to be able to migrate with a single passport, and I had all this like legacy knowledge, and things were slowing down because, you know, as you get further into the game, things slow down. And I was like, I think I want to share that with people. You know, just make some new friends, share it out with people, connect with people. And so that was actually why I made my YouTube channel to begin with. And so it's pretty interesting to see how far we've come. Well, I started in November, and we're up to like 700 and something subs now, and I'm so proud of the crew that we've built and the community that we've made. I'm really happy about it. What's up, Nicole? Welcome. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay. It looks like they're gonna finish this flag. It sounds like when I looked in the Kingdom chat, the issue is the T5, which I knew was going to be the problem. I knew it. Is in KVK 2, as you guys heard me earlier, if you have T5 troops, you can just sit them in the middle of the field and there's nothing anyone can do. Because the disparity between T5 and T4 is just ridiculous. Like, you can swarm a T5 target and still end up losing. which I don't know how fair it is, but everyone gets to T5 eventually, even free to play. The challenge is, once you get to T5, what marches do you use? What pairs do you have? I mean, I found early on when I was playing, and I wasn't spending much at the beginning, is swarm-proof pairs were like the way to go. If I were to start over again, I would max Attila Takeda, and I would max Alex Herald, and I would just run those. Because if those get swarmed, it literally does not matter. Ooh, who's attacking me? No, no, no. Go away. Oh, I'm going to get wrecked. That's okay. We'll fight. Chappie's fighting. This guy has 300k troops. Who are you? Oh, you're not that good. I suck because this account is trying to grow. But it's okay. Ooh, love me a fate changer. Ouch. That hurts a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh man, this account. You guys just saw me show my main account, and it's I'm not used to getting beat like that. Not even a little bit, but I've got so many speed ups hoarded. Yeah, we'll just heal all. Doesn't matter. What you can do, by the way, is you can batch heal. And so if you look and you get it to about an hour and a half, if you have max Alliance Center, you can batch heal an hour and a half, and you can heal like 40, 50k troops for nothing. No speed ups, no nothing. It's I mean, it costs resources, but you don't have to use any speed ups, which is the advantage. And so if you wanted to, you could batch heal. I think it's about 2,500. Welcome. And so it's a good time. Where is my stream? I lost you guys. I lost you. Where did you go? Ah. There we go. We're still live. Cool. I was very confused. I clicked away and lost you all. Okay, so you guys watched me get absolutely wrecked. That was fun. But even so, like, it's not that bad. He had way more troops than I did, and his were all T4, but his YSG wasn't maxed. Mina YSG is fine. It's not the best pair. Not the worst, not the best. Ooh, I see some trash talk going. See a lot of trash talk going in the Lost Kingdom chat, man. Uh-oh. Got any idea about a kingdom that won a KVK earlier? Are you saying in this KVK, Allah? I don't know who's won a KVK earlier. I think 46 won their first KVK. I think so. I'd imagine 52 did. Oh man. They burned our flag. No way. Where's the report? Share the report. They burned the flag. Oh man, guys, the first real fighting has begun. This 52 Betrayal is like literally going to change the course of this KVK. Had 52 stayed our ally, it would have been no problem. But because they flip-flopped, man, that sucks. That is so not convenient. You 52 guys. I need to get some 52 reps. Get in here. I need answers. Hey, what's up, Maxie? Welcome. $52. Can you explain to me why you guys flip-flopped on us? I want to know. I need to know. Why did you leave? That's literally in Vietnamese. I cannot read that. I think that means probably group up, but I can't read it. So if you guys know, that's yeah. LCID is unfortunate. Do not use an LCID. Do I have an idea of who won? So I think 52 won their first KVK. I'm pretty sure we did too. If you want to know like normal wins, I can tell you that 39 we just won ours. 1307. My main account is in much older kingdoms, and so in the newer kingdoms, I'm just starting to figure things out. Do you know who's won? Al-Ayad? I think 52 and us won our last KVKs. I mean, keep me honest in the chat, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. 52 is just really strong. 52, do I have any reps in here? I need answers. Oh, I want that report. This flag is burning quick, though. I don't think they have max flag tech. So in KVK, there are a couple things that really matter. You need fast rally. Oh, you're in 2290, so yeah, you're in a little bit of a younger kingdom. So fishman, fish person, you've got some experience. But the tech that you need that matters here is you want fast rally, and then you want the, where is it? I think it's architecture. No. It's the, what is the tech I'm looking for? There's a tech that increases the duration of flags. It's not flag quantity. What am I looking for? You guys know what I'm looking for. Building durability. So you want this to be maxed. If this isn't maxed, then your flags are going to burn way quicker, which is not ideal. That's not good. Yeah, this KVK is going to go even quicker. That's another aspect of KVK 2 that's going to change the game. It makes things very, very different. And so you end up with situations where you don't have max tech alliances. Am I lagging? Let me know in the chat. Am I lagging right now, guys? I just got YouTube just warned me saying that my bit rate is low. I hope I'm not lagging. But, oh man, this is, I really want us to win. 52, why you gotta do us like that? Why do you have to betray us? That's not ideal. Is there any other action up here? Let's see. So those forts are still building. These guys are just non-existent. I don't know what is going on with them. 33 is beasting over here. There's literally nothing happening. It's not lagging? Okay. Thanks, Jam. That was my worry, is that things were lagging, and so wanted to make sure I'm delivering the highest quality of content for you. What do we got? This kingdom is asleep. 45. Are you guys, do you exist? SG happy. It looks like Shappy. 2745. Is anyone in your kingdom? Because there is nothing happening over here. And they're going to get trapped in zone 1 before it even starts. We said it was a 3v5, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's, I mean, if 45 doesn't show up, then it's a 3v4. Thank you, Fishman. I try. Is there any fighting over here? I feel like we're the only ones with action. Yes, this is the extent of the fighting. There's nothing. We are the main show of this KVK, it looks like. You can confirm nothing is happening in 45. It looks like it. That's ridiculous. How do you guys not show up to KVK? That's like the recipe to kill your kingdom. At least put in effort. I think, you know what? I'll say now. Even if 46 loses this KVK. Oh, you're in a new kingdom and you're planning your main archers but free to fly. Jam, I would not do that if I were you. It's going to be a little bit harder for you. But if you are going to do that, I would invest in Imhotep and probably Tutmos. And save all of your gems for the YSG wheel, if you can. That's going to be my rec, Jam. If you're going to stay archers. And what civ did you start with? Let me know in the chat. But yeah, there's if you show up for KVK and you demonstrate that you have the activity, that you have the fighters, you will get respect at the end. And so a lot of the time, even in this KVK, even if you lose, like, they'll give you structures and you'll trade because you've given them a good fight. You've given them some fun. But otherwise, like, if you don't show up and you're in like 45, if these guys lose, I can guarantee they're going to get absolutely nothing. Yeah, Raul, I don't want us to lose. I'm telling you, I'm hoping we win. 52 is just really strong. They're showing up today. Now, my hope is that 52 is going to fall asleep and they're not going to drop a fort. Because if I were 50, yeah, you're Britain. That's even harder, man. Because you got Boudica that you're starting with, and she's not an archer primary. That's a challenge, Jam. You're 13 days in. If I were you, I would consider making a jumper account. That's just my recommendation, but the call is all yours. So here's how this can change. If 52 starts to go to bed, and what do you mean what's wrong with 46? 46 is great. We've been fighting like hell. We've been doing well. I'm proud of this kingdom. They've showed up. If 52 goes to bed and they don't drop a fort, this can change very quickly. And the reason that it can change is that if 46 can build down, they can cut like right over here. And then it doesn't matter how much 52 has built. Now, if 52 does not drop a fort, then the game will be very different. If they do drop a fort, then it's fine. Then it's done. Because these forts take forever to burn and they can TP in. And then you get into that time game that I was talking about earlier. But it is late for them. I think it's 11 p.m. If you're in Vietnam, let me know in the chat. How late for you guys is it? Because I'm pretty sure it's fairly late. And if you go to bed, then the game's going to change. I hope. I think that'll spice it up. We also have this down here. Oh, what is going on over here? 52's down here too? Sheesh. Yeah, I think I'm not R4 and 46. But if I were R4 and 46, I would say that we need to get VT flags built. Oh, Fishman, come join us. Absolutely. Come join 46. They're an active kingdom. And Nicole's great. I think Nicole's the leader. And she's awesome. Oh, you're from Ohio. Yeah. I'm in Georgia. So, USA. But, yeah, if I were R4 here, I'd say what 46 needs to do to win this is we've got to get these VT flags built and we have to start double rallying. Because if we don't, we're going to have a problem. You can't single rally, especially when you don't control the field. You've got to split them up. Now the challenge, though, is this down here. I would be willing to say, and you guys let me know if you disagree, but coming from my experience in this game, this does not matter as much. This whole down here area is not going to matter. And so if I were to say, in a perfect world, how could 46 win this? 46 needs to not focus here. All of these people that are fighting down here should be moving to VT and pushing. And the reason for that is that down here is a little bit less important. But if you could get a fort up here, then you can block this entire lane. And that's all you need to do, is you need to block them from getting to zone 6. And so we should be dropping a fort right here and a fort right here to make sure that we get into zone 6 no matter what. And that's what's important. And actually, if I were going to... Here's the real wreck. 46 needs to get a fort at these two passes. One of these two. And the reason is that if 46 can get a pass here, then they're getting into Kingsland. Because 33 is up here, and 33, I believe, is our ally. And so 33 is going to take these two passes. I have no doubt about it. This kingdom has not shown up. So if 46 can get a fort here, I know, I need to talk to Nicole and let her know. But 46 has to get one of these two passes. This pass doesn't matter. We can give up on this pass. It literally does not matter. But we need to get a fort up here in order to get into this zone so that we can push with 33 into Kingsland. Because we can push with 33 and then come and L down right here. But this zone, a little bit less important, especially since we have 32. Yeah, I'm giving you a shout out, 32. 32 is a very strong kingdom here, and they're going to be coming into the zone no matter what. Which do I use on my garrison on my main account? Garrison on my main is going to be Zeno Flavius or Zeno Theo. I would not use Attila Takeda as a garrison. Not the best. You're probably better off with like Martel YSG. That'll treat you better. Or Martel Constantine. But we need to be pushing up. This fight down here does not matter. Because if you can build a fort here, like, your goal is to get to Kingsland. These Hurions, like, they're important. One sec. Down here are important, but they're not that important. Like, we're talking about a 5% attack buff. Like, that's not going to make or break the KVK. And so 46 needs to be pushing up so we can get to that zone. And ironically, 52 is all down here. 52 is not building up here right now. And directionally, that's where we need to go. And so, yeah, we need to make that happen. We need to make that happen, I think. Yes, thank you, Fishman. That's the cons of live, is I can't edit out the dog barks. I can't do it. It's live and real. So you guys get the uncut gems, right? I think there's a movie about that. That's how the real world works. You know, I don't know about other streamers and how much editing they do, but I'm trying. So let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. 33 or 32. Yeah, you should. 32, you guys are kicking butt. 747, you guys are not doing anything, really. There's very little happening over there. Yeah, Raul, talk to Nicole. Just send her to the stream even, and just let her know what I was saying. That bottom area doesn't matter. Everyone who is down in that alliance down there should not be. All of these people should be up here. This Hurion is not going to make a difference. We need to be getting into that zone up there. Thanks, Fishman. I try. You know, Chisgul makes some really good content. He's been around for a while. I have no problem with him. He's been around for a while, but there are different. He's because he's got a larger audience. He has to kind of create generalized content. And I try and create specific things for specific types of players. You know, you'll see I have low spender guides, I have mid spender guides, I have big spender guides, and so it all varies depending on what kind of a player you want to be. I also think that it's very hard, and this is an interesting one. It's very hard for the older YouTubers who are in these older kingdoms to actually make content for younger kingdoms like these in KVK 2 or in KVK 1 even. They're not as in touch with it, and they have to do things like I'm doing, where you jump back and you meet new people and you make new friends who are starting the game again. I think it's fun. And I do have a jumper account that I'm working on right now. I don't know if you guys saw my jumper guide, but I'm trying to do that. I'm putting my own guidance to work there and seeing what I can do. Yeah, this is interesting here. I don't know if we're going to see much change until 52. I don't know if we're going to see much change until 52 goes to bed. I do not know, guys. But this turnout is insane. I mean, you see me look at everywhere else on the map, and there's nothing happening. It is only us. Like there's nothing here. They're building completely. Oh, I stand corrected. there's a little bit of action here. Oh, I see. Okay, let's look at 40. 40 and 74, but there's a little bit of action, but I don't think that there's no flags. Yeah, 47, there's no chance. But 40, you guys need to get a fort down, guys. 40, you need to get a fort down. Because you're a strong and active kingdom. I think if you can get a fort down at the Herion, you'll be able to hold it. I know you're flagging there, but you should build a fort. Here's the trick from older KVKs. You drop a fort at the target, and it will take the opponents a longer time to actually get there. And so you drop a fort here, and you fill it with T5. If you fill a fort with T5 units, it takes just about 2 hours to build. And it takes about 20 minutes per flag if you have max flag tech. And so if you're, let's say 8 flags away, and you can do the math, if you're 8 flags away from where your opponent's pass is, then you're really most likely going to be okay. And so the trick is you drop a fort over here and you build it for 2 hours, and if you haven't connected to it yet, then you could be double flagging. You could build 1 flag in, 1 flag in, 1 flag in, 1 flag in until you connect. And then what's cool is you can teleport in on any of the territory, and you've got the flag support to support your building of your fort if you haven't already finished it yet. So that's like a KVK strategy from Shappy. If you're in R4 and you're watching it, I have a couple tips. Build forward with multiple alliances at once. Having the single alliance fights is not the best, especially if you have fewer people in the field. Like this. This is not great for us. This is not great for us at all. They've got a lot of turnout. 52 is showing up. But yeah, we got to finish this. And we're not even full building these flags. Ugh, the struggle is real. I mean, we're pushing down here, but as I said earlier, I don't think this means anything. And 52's here too. Whew. This is gonna be a fun KVK. I'm very excited, Gal. Let me know in the chat. Are you pumped about this KVK? Because I am. I think this is gonna be a good time. But we have been going for just about an hour and a half. I think I'll probably give you about 3 more minutes, and then I'll send you guys updates via posts. So if you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button right over there. Hit the bottom right-hand corner and the bell. That way, when I do make posts, I make posts updating about a bunch of different things. But you guys can check in and see like, oh, here's what Chappie's saying. And I'll probably be streaming again in the next couple days. Just trying to give you all the best updates here. But this KVK it's going to be a good one, and I'm curious to see how everything changes with 52. Man, the treachery that's going to potentially let them win the zone. What's up, Fishman? 45 gave up. Oh, no. How can you give up? You didn't even take the pass yet, man. Oh, get your passes. At least get your rewards. Show up. Do something. Earn it. Yeah, it's hard. If you don't have the activity and you don't have any T5, it's a tough KVK. I gotta say. But 46 is showing up. We really just needed more T5. That's the painful part. Is this guy over here, OCB? He's got 70 million power already. And you'll watch him. He's gonna attack Arisia here, who's 30 million. Her march is gonna melt. You just can't do anything about that. Like that's the hard part. Is if you have T5 this early in the game, it makes a major difference, and that's why you see all these whales who used to migrate back to KVK2, because you can get a lot of kills. If you've got Alex Richard and you get swarmed, or you've got Martel YSG and you've got T5 troops, you can get a lot of kills, and that also helps because when you talk about like MGE and who gets placement in MGE. I don't know if people are doing fixed MGEs or not, but when you do talk about that, a lot of the time the different kingdoms will say, "Oh, well, let's take a look at your KVK contributions." And it's like, okay, well, the T5 players who have the good commanders and the good equipment are going to be the ones who are dealing all the damage and getting all the kills, and so you get this really nasty feedback loop where if you do contribute a lot earlier in the game, then you get to win more and more MGEs. And so it's tough. It is a tough challenge. Well, on that awesome note, I will be sending posts with updates. I hope that you guys have enjoyed. I'm going to close the stream out now. Thank you so much for the support. Again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right over there, bottom right-hand corner. Thank you all. This has been a blast. Thank